The paint scheme for 1970s, 1980s German police cars is especially attractive to me. Matchbox offered quite a few models in green and white, including many Mercedes and BMWs. I even found one that was a semi-tractor pulling a helicopter. The SuperKings K-92 is similar, but a bit larger. The tractor is the cab unit that I like so much from the earlier K-16 and K-18 models. A factory K-92 is nice, but I don't really like yellow. The chromed plastic antennas are also a weak spot. Here's a fun fact. Antennas are the plural form when referring to electrical instruments, while antennae is used when describing the feelers on an insect's head. I looked it up. Historically, I've tended to avoid models with the later style chrome superfast wheels, but they do seem to wear much better than the original style. My K-92 is missing its original box and has multiple paint chips on the cab, trailer, and helicopter, but it's otherwise complete. With a little bit of cleaning and preparation, the truck is soon ready for a coat of fresh white paint. After the green base coat had dried, I masked off the fuel tanks and bumper. These areas, along with the exhaust system, will be sprayed silver. The trailer is staying green and just needs a little bit of wet sanding before it's resprayed in a very closely matching green color from Rust-Oleum. Careful masking of the rear wheels leave the rivet heads undisturbed and the finished item nearly indistinguishable from new. The areas of missing paint on the helicopter were also wet sanded and touched up with a brush. This Rust-Oleum paint can go on a little thickly, but then flattens itself out. When it dries, the repair will be almost undetectable, even close up. After measuring the areas for the decals, I use basic shapes with blue outlines as a guide. The back of the trailer is about 1 1/4 by 1/4 inch. The door maybe 3/8 of an inch square, and the hood is a trapezoid with a base of 3/4 inches and a top of 1 inch. And then it just becomes a question of layout and design. Move the various elements around, resize them, layer them in different ways until you find something that makes you feel pretty good. It's not a bad idea to make a few extra decals in various sizes, and also the big eagle in the upper corner won't be printed. It was just found on the internet because it looks cool and it's pretty Germanic, and it looks good on the door of a police car or truck. And I've made sure to choose photo glossy paper before printing. A clear spray seals the decals and soon they're ready to be installed. had to drill new holes and then also tap those holes to accept the new screws that would now hold the two pieces together. The light bar was donated by an old ambulance and is held to the cab by a few drops of gel superglue. I think these little screws actually look better than the original rivets. Here's the finished item. I think it turned out pretty good. I like it. I hope you do too. If you find some older Matchbox that is maybe beyond restoration, take it apart, put it back together, and make a custom version of your own design. I highly recommend it. It's pretty fun. Thank you for watching.